Okay, Alex Jones here for Infowars.com. You know, I like nature. I like to look at the magic in it and discuss it with people. And what you see at the lower level is also magnified at the upper level of any system. So I've been showing people plants, animals, bugs, just things in my yard. I live outside Austin in the countryside. And I've only done 2 videos about plants. I did one about this wild looking crazy flower that came up my yard, and everybody agreed it was some type of just super ornamental poppy, which turned out that type, had opiates in it. And again, I know nothing about that. I'm the type of guy that when I've had surgery, don't even take the painkillers. It makes me nauseous. Now, a second plant I was drawn to and always thought was beautiful and interesting was this one. And it's a Mimosa pudica. And I shot a video earlier today about this and asked people, what is it? Because it has these Horton Hears a Who, Dr. Seuss style little pink fuzzy flowers. And by the way, this is not a very beautiful specimen. And it's still beautiful. Down near the coast, you'll have just entire fields full of these, and they're incredibly spectacular. Now, it's known as a sensitive plant or reactive plant. When I shot the video earlier, I'm about to get to the DMT angle in a minute. During the day, its petals weren't really open. Now it's almost nighttime, and they are. And you touch them, and they close. See that? I mean, you barely touch it, and they close. Pretty cool, huh? See that? See that? Watch these. See that? That's amazing, isn't it? This is what I was trying to show you on the earlier video. Now, here's the big news. I just wanted to know what type of plant this was. I've done in 17 years on air 2 videos on plants. Well, that's not true. I did one on red ones one time when I was out on the West Coast in California. But I rarely do videos on things like this. I said, what is this plant? Because I looked it up and couldn't find it. I did like plants that close with puffy little flowers. Well, I looked it up after I learned the name from people telling me about it. And folks commenting on the YouTube video were also making the point that it's hallucinogenic. But not just hallucinogenic, the most hallucinogenic. They say that these seed pods, before they've sprouted, or the buds, before they've flowered, that these have DMT in them, and that the roots have even more DMT. Well, I'll assure you I've never taken DMT, and I'm not going to start now. My consciousness is already boosted enough. But it turns out this is one of the most hallucinogenic plants in North America. There's over 400 variants of the species. There's a tree in South America that the shaman think is the most hallucinogenic that has the DMT. And it's the chemical it's released upon death that makes you have those experiences. And it's also released during deep dreaming. And so out of 2 plants in my yard, or growing around my yard that I've pointed out, both are pharmakia, both are plants that have psychedelic effects. But wow, it has weird pink little puffy fuzzy flowers. And it's reactive. It closes its petals when you touch them. Isn't that amazing? Look, I'll do it to these. And it has DMT in it. I mean, that's just how cool plants are. Look at that. It closes its petals when you touch it. Closes its leaves. So what an amazing plant growing by my little light out here on the path going into the forest. And these little bad boys are hallucinogenic. By the way, don't try it. It can be poisonous. And the roots are even more. DMT, 5-minute total hallucination, where people think they go to different dimensions. One of the most powerful drugs out there. And it's in this thing that's got weird little fuzzy. Here, I'll pick one. Weird little fuzzy flowers. Holding this and trying to focus the thing is really a job. Look at that. Amazing. And that is the wonderment that lives all around us in nature. That is a DMT flower. Right out of Philip K. Dick's A Scanner Darkly or something. Wow. Amazing. All right, Alex Jones signing off for Infowars.com. Got more nature videos coming in the future. Just because I enjoy doing them, I hope you enjoy them as well. DMT Flower.